Ladies and gentlemen, nowadays Vietnam has become an attractive country in the field of investment, and to ensure the best condition for foreign investor, the government has stipulated different provisions on procedures for granting temporary resident card. Foreigners as investor contributing capital to establish enterprise in Vietnam. To learn more about these procedures, today we will meet and talk with Ms. Dung, a lawyer from Hanoi Law Firm. Thank you for joining us. Could you tell that how many years of temporary resident card will be earned?
Yes, well, according to Clause 2, Article 38 of Law on Entry, Exit, Agencies and Residence of Foreigner in Vietnam, investors are those who establish company or have share in company in Vietnam are given temporary resident card. Date of temporary residence is 5 years. However, in process of asking for temporary resident card, the immigration department manager will consider many factors relevant business, individual investor to give to you a suitable temporary resident card.
Well, could you talk clearly about the condition for applying resident or foreigner investor in Vietnam?
Well, the condition for applying resident or foreign investor in Vietnam is including foreigners' passport with a minimum period of 30 months before expiry date. Visa are used in Vietnam for the right purpose. Visa must be denoted in the investor certificate or certificate of business registration shows the contribution of capital or capital investment in the company.
So, to implement procedures for application card for foreigner on temporary investment are now established. What should investor prepare and how is the procedures?
Firstly, preparation of dossier. Based on the ICI regulation, dossier for a temporary resident card for foreign investor include in the following document: certificate of business operation using foreign worker, which represent the equity by foreign investor, certificate of sale registration or written notice of the publication of information about the sample sale on a national portal for business registration, and A16 registration for the sample sale and signature for the first time at the immigration authority from an A6 official depend an application for temporary resident card for foreigners from an A8 application form to apply for temporary resident card for foreigners. Letter of introduction to Vietnamese employee who carry out procedure for applying for temporary resident card at immigration agency. Original passport, not visa are properly used foreigner to investment purpose. Previous cards of foreigner have been granted temporary resident card is required together with the temporary resident card are used. Certificate of registration of temporary resident or temporary resident registry of foreigner have been confirmed by the local police where foreigners are temporarily residing in Vietnam. 2 photos. After preparing listed dossier, investor file dossier about foreigners' temporary resident card at immigration agency or immigration management department of city where company is placed. Investor will be receive foreigners temporary resident card after 5 working days from the date of filing.
So, thank you for attending our talk show. We hope that this video gives you more information about the procedures of granting foreigners temporary resident card at Vietnam. Currently, Hanoi Law Firm is implementing programs to support foreign investors. For further information, please visit our website hanoilaw.vn, YouTube Hanoi Law Firm, or feel free to contact our phone number 0466825050 or send us an email to hanoilaw.vn@gmail.com. Hope to cooperate with you. Thank you for watching.